Hi, I'm Emily Stumler, and I'm going to share with you some of my ideas that I have for my technology unit for this course. I'll be implementing my technology unit with my fourth grade social skills group. There are 4 students in this group. I have 2 students with autism and 2 students with emotional and behavior disorders within this group. They work pretty well together on a day-to-day basis. We do have our little upsets here and there. But one thing that they all have in common is that they love it when we use technology. So I'm excited to use this opportunity to do my unit with them. We're going to start off with something that they're familiar with, Popplet. They've used this brainstorming tool before, and it was actually their first time using it was with me. So I was excited to explore it with them and show them how to use it. Basically, and I'm sure you're very aware of Popplet, they're going to use it to create a Popplet on what is good friendship, what they believe good friendship is. So I would instruct them to, of course, think of some type of title or topic. It might just be friendship. And then think of different ways. We'll probably brainstorm 1 or 2 together. Maybe they think good friendship is sharing. Maybe good friendship is standing up for one another. And these are our shared ones. I always tell them that they can link on their own Popplet. But students create their own Popplets. They'll save them. I'll have them export them and save them as a PDF and have those PDFs emailed to me so that I can grade them and also redistribute them or print them so that they could be displayed within the classroom. But the students, after they've shared or after they've created their Popplets, they'll share with one another what characteristics they believe a good friendship is, or what does it mean to be a good friend. They'll share those with one another while their Popplets are still open, so that if someone says something that they didn't already have, they can go back and they can add to their Popplet. So this would be one of the introductory activities within the unit. Our next activity within the unit would be using BlendSpace. And I plan to create a BlendSpace lesson so that they can look through different YouTube links or YouTube video clips that I've compiled and have them respond within BlendSpace on what elements of good friendship were visible in the YouTube video. Let me sign in here real quick. So I just plan to, create my BlendSpace just like I would with other units or lessons that I've created thus far, where I would have links to the actual videos, and I like using BlendSpace because it kind of limits the chaos that's going on around the YouTube video, so they don't have the opportunity to click outside and choose different things. And they can respond to within the BlendSpace and see what other people have responded as well. But I've also, within my YouTube account, I've already started to compile. I have a friendship playlist, and I've started to compile different videos that I'm going to use with the kiddos in that BlendSpace lesson. I've tried to stick with little clips. I know a couple of my boys really like claymation, so I found some claymation videos that are in there, trying to play to all their interests. I have a friend not a friend, but I have a student that is big on Mo Willems, so I found this My Friend is Sad video. I think he's really going to like that, being integrated into the lesson. So I have different videos that I'm starting to compile that I'll use in the BlendSpace, and I'll have the students collaborate and discuss within the BlendSpace. Another activity that the students will complete during the unit, they will create Vokies. I found a really good YouTube video that is actually a Pixar short film, and it's about a cloud, and I think it's entitled Cloudy Days, and the students will watch the video, and then the main moral or lesson of the video is that everyone has their unique characteristics, and those unique characteristics are what we bring into good friendships. And we should celebrate those differences. And the students will be creating Vokies that they could design them as their personality or try to make them look realistic to what they look like, or they can just go, crazy with it and be creative and make themselves into a robot. It's how the child perceives themselves. And they'll have their Vokie tell what unique characteristics they have and what unique characteristics they bring to a friendship. And then also kind of as like a classified or as a newspaper article, just throwing out there, what are they looking for in a good friendship. So they'll give their unique characteristics, and they'll also give a shout out to what they are looking for in a good friendship. And I've always enjoyed making Vokies with my students. And I'll also have the recorders or the microphones available so that the students can record their own voice, or they can use the phone to text feature so that they have a voice to their Vokie. Another element that the students will be using, one of my favorite things, and I know I discuss it on End, Kahoot. I'll create a Kahoot for the students to complete together, and I have 2 iPads of my own, and then I have one student that has their own device that they bring with them, and we are a bring your own device school. Let me sign in here real quick. But I've used Kahoots with this group before, and they just love them. One of the Kahoots that I've made was this one on appropriate emotions, where the students had to read the scenario and then choose the appropriate emotion. What they're going to do for this friendship unit will be similar, to give a scenario, and then the students have to select what would be the appropriate action of a good friend. My kids love using Kahoot. I love using Kahoot with my students. So I have a feeling that this assessment tool will go over well within the unit. Another element that we'll be using within this unit will be one of my favorite digital storytelling tools is Little Bird Tales. And I learned about this resource actually from one of the assignments that I did for my last class with Miss Tuberville. And with Little Bird Tales, the students have created Little Bird Tales before, and it was their first time was with me, and we did them on our last unit of Anger. This time the students are going to develop a story and share out that story, and that story I hope would have the theme of friendship. They'll develop a character, some type of event, and how that character demonstrates positive, or they could even show negative friendship and then have some type of resolution to model appropriate friendship if they wanted to take it to the next level. We will also use QR stuff.com to create QR codes so that they can link their tale using the QR code, so that other students in their classroom, they could possibly display their QR code in their classroom so that other students with devices can scan the code and listen to or watch their Little Bird Tales. My partner Julie Bowman also suggested maybe having them displayed in our school's library, which we have a section in our school library that's dedicated to student created books in paper format, but we don't have a digital shelf. So that's something that possibly I could create with this unit. And that's what I have so far. I'm hoping I'm not leaving anything out, but that's kind of my idea at the moment with the integration of technology, using the Poplet, using BlendSpace, using Vokie, using Little Bird Tales, and then within the BlendSpace, having the students discuss and having the students analyzing YouTube videos within the BlendSpace. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to do so on my actual eStumler unit plan, or you can email me at emanstum@gmail.com. Thank you.